What's up, comic fans, and it's time to preview the comic books coming out March 18th, all right? We got spec books, we got spotlight books, we got FOC books, we got all the books coming out this week. We even got MegaCon books, so we're going to try to make it quick, but there's going to be a lot of books on the list, all right? And we're going to get through it right after this. Welcome back. All right, let's go. We got to keep the ball rolling. We're into the spec books. And what do we got? Hey, you know what? Indie books have been going crazy, and ONI Press is getting in on the action with Dead Teenagers #1. All right, this book is currently pre-sailing for about $15, I would say, right now on eBay. Sold out at a lot of the major online distributors, right? So you can get a copy for cover price, good to you. If not, you're gonna end up paying a little bit more than cover, 2 to 3 times more, it looks like. All right. Yeah, it's a horror book. It seems to have some nice covers, but again, these indie books, I don't think there's anything behind this book except for the fact it's an indie book and they've been blown up. The number one's been blown up the last few weeks. There is this pretty lady, Dead Teenager, cover C, I believe, homage, but yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. #1s, speculators, hey, but if you can get it at a low price, sure, read it, and then you can name and flip it afterwards. All right, let's keep going. Spec book #2 is Lobo #1. The main man is back. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's a Lobo book. It's a #1, and there is a first appearance in this one of Mr. That's what I'm guessing. That noise that TVs used to make when you turn them off. Yeah, this promises to be a fun ride as part of DC's Next Level, so there'll probably be lots of mayhem. Looks like there's blood and guts right on the cover. Check it out if you want the main man. And then last but not least, we've got Superman Unlimited #11. We got a first appearance of Master Tikizit, a fifth dimensional demon, all right? And you got the first cover appearance of John Kent as Tomorrow Man, all right? So John Kent becomes Tomorrow Man right here. He is Superman no more. At least that's what they're saying about this book. All right, those were the spec books, guys. Now we're going to move on to the spotlight books. We got G.I. Joe #20. We've got the first introduction of the first meeting between Optimus Prime and Duke. What does this mean for the future of the Energon universe? I'm sure there's going to be a little fighting going on because Duke does not like Transformers at all. They killed his best friend early in the G.I. Joe run, or in the Duke comic. Anyway, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Next up on the spotlight list, we got Deathstroke the Terminator #1. Deathstroke, also part of that DC Next Level initiative. We got Slade Wilson doing his thing. Just gonna be hacking and slashing and killing people. Right? They call him the Boogeyman, contract killing Boogeyman. All right, last but not least, we have the Sentry #1. We'll see how this goes. I like the Sentry minis, you know. I don't know if they could ever pull off a true ongoing Sentry book, but the minis are pretty good. The character has enough depth for that. When Jeff Lemire tackled the character, I thought it was done really great. So we'll see where this goes. But yeah, Sentry #1, that interests me. And we'll have Reed Richards, Spider-Man, and the Kingpin in this one by co-creator of the Sentry, Paul Jenkins. And Alex Newell will be doing the cover for this one. That's a pretty dope cover. All right, we're off to the FOC books. First off, on the FOC list, we have Assorted Crisis Events #9. This is cover C. Eric Zawadzki. This is the Invincible Team-Up variant, okay? An homage to Crisis, where Superman's holding Supergirl. All right, we got Absolute Batman. This is a cool cover. So we got the Joker in one of these blades, right? And Scarecrow in the other blade. This is Absolute Batman #19, and this is the A cover. Dope cover by Nick Dragotta on the A cover. I'm in. All right, and last but not least, we have the Absolute Batman 2025 annual #1, the one-shot, 3rd printing. So if you missed the original Batmobile origin story and cover appearance, here you go. We got another shot at it with this 3rd printing coming out. All right, cover B, 3rd printing. All right, guys, we're gonna get into the rest of the books coming out this week. Let's go. Usually it's like Marvel or DC or Dynamite at the top. This week, because of it's con season, we're going to see this happen a couple of times. We got the MegaCon / C2E2 books from Black Horizon Publishing. Ton of covers there. There's 179 of them. Let's go. We're not going to look at them all. We're pretty much going to zoom by Black Horizon Publishing, but congrats on being up here and being the first the first publisher, right, being shown with 179 different covers. All right, you got Amazing Pocket Gangsters art book. All right, and there's all sorts of covers, right, with all sorts of the pocket monsters, quote unquote. But yeah, different varieties. You got Kaiju versus Kong, Battle for Earth. So many different covers. I'm sure some of them are going to be, limited. Some will be 1,000, 2,000, 1,500, 500, 100, and so forth. Legends of Gaming art book. Right? There's a shell-shocked art book. You can tell what some of these characters look like too, But for copyright reasons, they just can't put it on there. So many different covers. You got the Stoner Man, and that's in that Spider-Man pose, that Todd McFarlane famous Spider-Man pose. You got the Unbreakable art book, and Vixens of Seduction. Not a lot of covers on that one. All right, Image, 176 covers coming out of Image, including Dork #1, some Medicon exclusives. There will be a third printing of Dork coming out this week as well. There's a Trish Forstner NES homage cover. Alright, then we got The Darkness, Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger, Exquisite Corpses #10. A couple of Medicon exclusives on this one. Exquisite Corpses is a good series. And number 11 also. Can't complain about Exquisite Corpses. We got G.I. Joe, including that first meeting between Duke and Optimus Prime. And then you got some Medicon covers. See a little John Jang there. Geiger's also out this week. You got Ghost Pepper. Invincible books. Those are going to be at all the cons, including Megacon. Comic Tom #1 you probably have an exclusive. Probably put it in the mystery mail call. Yeah, Invincible Universe. Battle Beast also out this week. Alright. Lucky Devils, Red City. Red City's on issue #23. Super Creep Show. More Transformers. There's gonna be exclusives and printings, future printings, second printings, third printings, fourth printings, etc. The Walking Dead Deluxe out this week, issue #133, and then a couple of Medicon exclusives there. White Skies #1, the second printing that's limited, and most likely exclusive to Megacon. All right, we're off to DC. 170 covers. There's going to be a lot of Medicon covers as well on this one. You got Absolute Batman #1 that looks like a foily version of the cover, right, dating back to Detective Comics #1. Not Detective Comics #1. Excuse me. But we've seen Alex Ross do this cover as well. But we have more Absolute Batman here. We have Absolute Batman #17. There's a second printing of issue #16. There's going to be these Megacon exclusives. All right. Pick the one that suits you best. Alan Qua is getting a lot of hype. He's created quite the following. So if you're an Alan Qua fan, you can go ahead and grab one of those. And I'm trying to slow it down a little bit. You got this ferocious, scary-looking Absolute Batman by Pablo Villalobos. Yikes. Got some Derek Chew. We got Absolute Flash out this week with multiple printings. Alright. And also issue #13 comes out this week. Absolute Green Lantern. Some second and third printings there. Martian Manhunter getting the reprint treatment. Absolute Batman. Absolute Superman also getting that treatment. And Absolute Wonder Woman. Alright. And look out for those convention exclusives there. Batman, Superman, World's Finest. Batwoman #1 out this week, alright? I'm sure there'll be some Medicon exclusives there. What else? Bleeding Heart, getting some reprint action. We also have Catwoman out this week, issue #85. The series is going deep. DC KO, DC Supergirl Next Door, DC Marvel Superman Spider-Man. Lots of Megacon covers there. I'm telling you, there's going to be a ton of those. Deathstroke, the Terminator #1, that's out this week. Pick the cover that suits you the best. You got some Detective Comics, including a Todd McFarlane facsimile. What else? End of Life, number 2. The Flash, number 28. Carnivore Comics with Carla Cohen, Lucci Pruridio. Lots of things there. Lobo, number 1. Lobo's out this week too, guys. So look out for that. There's some MegaCon exclusives for Lobo, so if you're down with the main man, they got him at MegaCon. You got Nightwing out this week, first appearance in that book. What else? We got some Supergirl books, Superman Unlimited, right? Tomorrow Man, right on the cover on that one. Wonder Woman number 1 facsimile is out this week. And guys, we're just gonna go to Marvel. 102 books out of Marvel, right? Including the Amazing Spider-Man. This is part 4 of Death Spiral. That's out this week. There is a classified Mark Bagley book out this week. Spider-Man Venom, Death Spiral, tons of MegaCon exclusives on that. Black Panther Intergalactic, that's coming out. You got Captain America number 8. What else? We got Cyclops number 2. The Infernal Hulk is on issue number 5. That'll be out this week. Mark Spector Moon Knight number 1. Get some MegaCon exclusives. The Mortal Thor is on issue number 8. Phoenix the Untold Story. This is the story that was created by John Byrne and Chris Claremont that wasn't used for the Dark Phoenix saga. So if you're interested in getting more out of that saga, go ahead and read this book. Planet She-Hulk. Who doesn't love a good She-Hulk book? The Sentry number 1 is out this week, right? And the Punisher number 1 is going to be MegaCon exclusives in that book. But the Sentry, the A cover, Alex Malik on that cover. Sorcerer Supreme keeps going with issue number 4. And we got some Star Wars, Shadow of Darth Maul, okay? Some MegaCon exclusives there. Ultimate Wolverine is on issue number 15. Dope the Ultimates, issue number 22 comes out this week. What else? Wade Wilson Deadpool is on issue number 2. Shadows of Tomorrow X-Men, issue number 27. Alright, X-Men of the Apocalypse, issue number 3. And we're off to Mad Cave Studios, guys. Thank you for still being here with us. Out of Mad Cave Studios, what do we have? It's going to be Pop Kill. Lots of Pop Kill, especially MegaCon exclusive Pop Kill covers, alright? Those tend to go bananas at conventions. If you want a Pop Kill book, try to get it from the online retailers, or if you go to MegaCon, get there quick, because these books do sell, guys. For some reason, Pop Kill is like a cover for everybody, honestly. Sells really, really quickly. Racer X is on issue number 5. There's a number 1 at MegaCon. And yeah, Vanishing Point, they're number 1, and there's a MegaCon exclusive there. Plain Canada Publishing. A couple of girly books out of them. Aftermath number 1. You can see a lot of the covers are blacked out here. So I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit. So we get to Boom Studios and the Cutesy Baby Garfield number 1. Alright. Lots of covers on that one. Alright. MegaCon wouldn't be MegaCon without Berserker. The Bleeding Tide number 1. Alright, that's gonna be at MegaCon. You got The Last Days of H.P. Lovecraft, that's on issue number 5. Mary Sue is on issue number 5. Something is Killing the Children is gonna have a gazillion MegaCon covers. I mean, I'm overestimating this ain't a gazillion, but there will be a lot of Something is Killing the Children MegaCon covers. Alright? For those of you who collect all the covers, good luck. We're off to Dynamite Entertainment with only 39 covers this week, including a blind bag of Archie and the Army of Darkness, okay? What else we got? There's an ash can for Ben 10. If you're a Ben 10 fan, here you go. There's going to be a ton of Sonya covers for MegaCon, right? There's a blind bag for Harley Quinn and Elvira. Thundercats and Silverhawks Road to War number 1, that's out this week. Lots of covers there. Vampirella, you're gonna see some MegaCon covers from them. That's just how it be. Alright guys, we're off to Tidal Wave Productions. Tidal Wave does a lot of the con books. They're like, I don't know what to call them. History books, fame books? I don't know. But yeah, they'll have a ton of these books as well. The fame books, Female Force, Orbit, Political Power, and the tribute books. Alright, we're off to Sumerian Comics. They have the Crow there. Lots of MegaCon exclusives for the Crow. There's a lot of Crow fans out there, guys, believe me. Alright, we're off to IDW, Monster High. Boom, Muta, Triangle. That's on issue number 2. Smile for the Camera. There's going to be a lot of MegaCon exclusives on that, especially since it's the movie property and it's kind of freaky, a little scary. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Tails. That's on issue number 4. As you can see, lots of MegaCon exclusives, especially if you like the Shredder. We're off to Keen Spot. Alright. Mark Spears. He's going to be there. Or B Square. And there's going to be a lot of monster covers, alright? So here we go. Some of them are kind of reprints, but different versions of the monsters, book. And then you got Witchtober, and that's on issue number 1. Alright? It's a Keen Spot. Titan Comics. What are we going to have here? There's going to be a lot of Gun Honey. Alright? A lot of Gun Honey covers for MegaCon. And what else? We have Lenore, Blood and Money. That's on issue number 1. Counterpoint Entertainment. We've got all of the, comic publishers coming out of the woodworks. But Do You Poo? Alright, it's going to be a couple of Do You Poo covers. ONI Press, Adventure Time, issue number 11's out. Catacomb of Torment, number 9 is out. A couple of covers for that. Dead Teenagers, number 1. That's a bigger book this week, alright? And that's already pre-selling on eBay for way more than cover. Cowabunga Comics. There you go, those are your MegaCon covers out of Cowabunga Comics. Dark Horse. We have American Caper, number 5, Devil on My Shoulder, number 4, Kill All Immortals, part 2, issue number 3, Night Cities on issue number 2, Leonid the Vampires on issue number 1, surprised that isn't blown up because that is also a number 1, and then Powers is on issue number 7, and Yosagi Yojimbo MegaCon exclusives, or Yosagi Yojimbo Kato 84, Udon Entertainment. You got the Street Fighter Friends Swimsuit Edition, Darkstalkers vs. Street Fighter, Hunter Killers, all MegaCon exclusives, Mega Man 10, that's on issue number 2. Alright, we're off to self-published. These are self-published books. All appearing at MegaCon. K-Pop Demon Hunters art book. The Artography, Kickstarter Thomas. Alright, we're off to Cave Comics. And there goes the books, MegaCon books from Cave Comics, TCM Press. There's some books there. Grind Pop. There's more books. Source Point Press. Their MegaCon exclusives of Curse of Cleaver County. Still Ill Princess. Zombie Tramp with Zombie Tramp books. Valiant Entertainment. They got Exo Man of War, number 7. This is Valiant Beyond. A couple of covers for that. Bad Bug Media. Fantagraphs. Mickey Mouse, issue number 3. Coming out of Fantagraphs. Rekka Comics. The Future Is, number 11. Anarch Press. Horror Comics Leprechauns, number 1. Ignition Press. Root of Madness, number 5 is out this week from Ignition Press. AWA, Artists, Writers, and Artisans, Inc. They have Pickup, number 1. Surprised that book is also not blowing up. It is a number 1 and an indie. Panini has a MegaCon book coming out. Savage Mind Comic Studio, we're getting towards the end, has a MegaCon book. Scarlet Huntress meets Wendigo Ashcan. Chamber of Chills, number 19, MegaCon exclusive there. Warrant Publishing, Vampires of Carmilla, number 32. Part-Time Comics. Superior Publishers Limited. These are all like one-offs by these publishing houses. And King Raven, number 1, Publishing. Oh, this button says load more. Looks like there's more, guys. Expose as a number 1, and Mark Spears, 1 in 90 Virgin Metal. That's gonna be like $100. Carnivore Comics, Ooh La La Comic Trading Pack, ACS Super Babes, got Zero Publishing, you got Wake Entertainment with a Carla Cohen cover, Clayton Crane, Out of Hell, and that's it, guys. Those are all the comics, including the MegaCon comics coming out this week. If you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, go ahead and throw me a thumbs up, comment down below, do what you do, I'm gonna do what I do, I'm gonna get ready for this week's books. Peace, deuces, we're out. Chink! Hey! What's up, comic fans, and it's time for the new comic book day preview show.